You know, and you also need an exit plan too, in case you attract the wrong person. It happens. I know. That's because we're human. That's right. You know, and but I think like you're really in your heart, Capricorn. You're really loving life right now, and that kind of surprise love might be there, and you're going to work with it. And you got to honor your parents, older parents at this time. That will help too with your karma, especially with your new moon. Honor your mother. Okay, so here we go. Greetings, Aquarius, and it's a whole new ball game this week, right? Yeah, whole new ball game. And really, I mean, I think you're probably relieved. You're like, oh, thank goodness, that was just getting too much. All that sticky, icky relationship with parents, family, all that stuff. It's just lightening up a little. I mean, hopefully you're relating more to your siblings, because especially if they're like peer siblings, you kind of went through the same thing with your parents. You're like, oh my God, we survived that. Yeah, I know. Isn't that great? Because those of us who've been parents, you know, our kids put us in training. You know, we're just, you know, and kids, you know, you're training your parents. You know, and I mean, it's not only that parents bring up children; it's actually children bring up parents. They do. And so we have to look at that. Okay. And for you, you're like, I'm not so sure about this. You know, you've got this. You understand Saturn. You understand limits. You understand reality. You're an innovator. And we're going to see more innovations now that Saturn's had its first little visit into Aquarius. But then with the moon there, it's like, hey, is our mind cloudy? Are we emotionally stagnant? You know, I don't think like politics necessarily gives us a feeling of emotional intimacy with others. I think being out in nature together does, you know. I see people that I don't share political views with, but when I see them out in nature, I'm like, oh, wow, they have good values. They like that, you know. So that's kind of like, I think of a meeting ground. So we really have to support